And this is a different time of day than I usually go live. I kind of wonder if there are people on the internet that aren't working a 9 to 5 job that at this hour of the day. So this will be an experiment to see if any of the regular people I speak to are able to pop in or not. But I just wanted to try something different. Um, Even though I said I'm not going to keep calling these practices, I'm still learning how all of this is put together and how to make it all work. Um, let's see. Hey, Frugal Mama. Hi. Glad you came by. Um, Nice to see you. You are one of the people that I subscribe to that are up early. I'm not sure how many people are up this early or working on YouTube anyhow this early, but maybe some. I think I see a couple of people in the chat. Yeah, I understand. Just working. I'm doing this 10-minute special, and then I am headed to one of my other jobs. I have 2 full-time jobs, so I'm headed to one of those. I had already been working earlier this morning, returning calls. I work as a disability advocate. That, and then I've been planning, I have a major surgery coming up Thursday of next week. So I'm figuring out how to get, not how, just figuring out to get my bills paid ahead so I don't have to think about it, and get my, writing down the process to log in for one of my jobs, because I'm afraid that even if I'm ready to go back to work, that process will be difficult to keep up with. So, hey DNR, nice to see you. We were just chatting about whether people are up this early doing things. Slewfoot Slim, nice to see you too. Well, good. There's a lot of people up this early that I know. I try and make sure I know people from like day and night, because I don't sleep much, so I'm up day and night, and then like, from other countries, not just from the United States, so I can see and learn different things from different people and different time zones, even if they are in the United States, different things going on in different times. And yep, some of y'all know each other great. That works out good. But I call these 10-minute specials because my phone gets hot and starts acting badly after 10 minutes. So, well, that, and I can only think of 10 minutes worth of stuff to talk about, if the truth be known. I know some people get on and talk nonstop, and yep, I try to make a list, but I just don't remember things nonstop. Or can't think of things to talk about nonstop. It was kind of cool here last night, but then today, even though there's a small wind, it's gotten warmer. So that's good. I like cool nights and warm days. That that always makes me feel better and gets more done. Tomorrow at one of my jobs, we're having what we call Jolly Santa. It's a drive-through. Let's see. Ian K., you're from the Philippines. Well, I'm so glad you came in and you dropped in. I was telling everybody I like knowing people from different parts of the world and different time zones. I don't usually go live during this time of the day, but I like knowing a variety of people and a variety of stuff, you know. Um, Kansas City. See, now I'm in Louisiana, so we're from all over the place, right? Um, I Kansas City, are y'all cold right now? It seems like y'all are far high enough up in the United States that it should be cold there. I tell people I live in Louisiana because I don't want to be cold. And when it gets cold here, I'm not happy because I live in Louisiana because I don't want to be cold. Um, to me, 45 degrees is cold. Um, but yeah, I'm glad everybody came in. Um, and from all kinds of different places. So, I oh, I know. It was the Jolly Santa. Tomorrow we have a new office. After the hurricanes, we didn't have an office for a long time, and then we had this very tiny temporary office. Well, before the pandemic, we had some kicking Christmas parties, 1,000 people. There's not really a place to do that. There might be one or two places, but not really a convenient place to do that. So in the new office that we got, we have a driveway that we can drive through, and we're having a Jolly Santa drive through. And people with disabilities are going to get stockings with toys and candy and stuff and t-shirts, and Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus are going to be out there. It's a much smaller scale. It's not like 1,000 people. And the sheriff's department is supposed to be out there to help us with traffic. But I don't usually work on Saturday. That's going to be interesting tomorrow. Let's see who else is in the chat. It's in the 50s there. I could live with the 50s. I really could live with the 50s. The Bud Files. Good morning. I decided to do a live at a different time of day. Good morning. Glad to see you. We were talking about the different parts of the world that we were from, and the temperatures. I live in the South because I don't want to be cold. And then back to the Jolly Santa. So we expect about 300 people tomorrow. We have them spread out over like 3 different times, and basically they'll drive through, and we'll get to see some of the families that we only talk to on the phone. Similar to the way I talk about life from my wheelchair and show things that I think are interesting from my wheelchair or from the car seat. A lot of our families don't get out much, but when they can, they come to our Christmas activities just so we get to see them, because they don't get out and about much. Which is all good. And Domino will be with me tomorrow. That'll make her happy. She likes being able to see, well, of course, Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus, but all the people as well. And things just aren't, other than that, things aren't exciting. You know, I've mentioned it before. I work a lot, which is good, but I work a lot. Let's see. Blue Ice. Good morning, Blue Ice. Glad you dropped in. I don't remember seeing you at one of my lives before, but like I was saying earlier, I don't usually go live this early in the morning. Well, and I also only go live for about 10 minutes at a time. I'm fixing to get off because I can put my hand right on the back of my phone and my phone is already getting hot. It's one of those things, um, I don't know. I don't know if cheap cell phones are the ones that get hot or if all cell phones get hot like that. So that's my 10-minute um, limit with my cell phone. Um, I want to thank y'all all for coming in. I'm going to kind of wrap it up so that this um, doesn't keep getting hotter and hotter. I believe I have more people that dropped in this morning to a live than I did before. Before I sign off, y'all hit the thumbs. I would appreciate it. Um, in the Philippines, it is 11:30 p.m. Wow. Well, and thank you for coming in, DNR and everybody else. But I'm going to go ahead and sign off because the phone is getting hot. Thanks. Bye.